Howdy everyone, and welcome back to Runt9 Plays Epic Battle Fantasy V version 2.0 update. I did quite a bit of messing around off camera. I went and bought a bunch of equipment and stuff. I went and did a couple little side areas that would have just taken a little bit of time away from us moving forward here. But yeah, not a whole lot happened. I went and challenged the paper boss again and promptly died again. But I think that we are in a little bit of a better spot moving forward, and I'm glad that I did that stuff off camera. I think it makes it a little bit easier for, keeping the series flow going. We're gonna poke around a little bit and kind of work our way up to where we need to go. Glancing around, trying to find some neat stuff so we can actually push this out of the way one way or the other. And there's another little hidden area there. Also go grab the treasures and CD and all that good stuff. Okay, let's go check out this little side area here real quick. Another one where it would be nice to have the candle. Need the bridge in order to get across there. We need the bridge to get across there. Okay, so this is a side area we will have to come back to at some later point. Make sure you don't miss the peanut there and give some of this stuff to relevant people. So one thing that I'm starting to notice is I'm getting to the point with the game where I am running up against the whole... It's starting to feel a little samey. I mean, obviously there is a bunch of new stuff in the game with the 2.0 update, but I'm definitely falling into very much the same patterns, the same strategies that I started doing during my last playthrough. And while I do want to experiment more, I think that we may not complete Epic Battle Fantasy V. I think at this point, if you're interested in the game, you've probably been enjoying the series and are probably playing it on your own. And if you don't enjoy the series, then you're probably getting to the point of, I think that I would like to see something different on the channel. And so I think especially in the beginning, I'm not super concerned about finishing every game that we start. Even though the consistency and all that is certainly a very positive thing to a new channel, I think that it's also more important to experiment a lot and kind of find what does and doesn't work on the channel. What type of content do people enjoy watching? What type of content do people not enjoy watching? And obviously when it's starting out, it's hard to get the numbers that you need in order to make the most informed decision. But what I have noticed is that there's a good bit of people tuning in and starting to watch, but not staying watching. And, I think that's partially just because if you like it, you like it. And if you don't like it, then you're going to tune out pretty much immediately. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's the type of thing where it certainly will help me learn moving forward what people want to see. We can get over here and grab this treasure chest as well. So, I'm not sure exactly if or when we're going to stop the series, but I am getting to the point where I kind of want to try something a little new. See where that might take us. So maybe even during this recording session, it may get to the point of, I think I just want to move on from EBF 5. And I do want to make it clear, I do really think this is a great game. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it. But I also think it's getting to the point where it's kind of run its course for me. I'm getting around that 50-hour mark, and I think that 50 hours has definitely been enough. I've seen what I wanted to see, I've enjoyed what I wanted to enjoy, and honestly, I think that it is the type of game where I want more games like it, but I don't necessarily want to keep playing this particular one for very much longer. And again, even though that I know that there is a lot of new stuff in the game from the 2.0 update, and I do enjoy the new stuff, I'm not actually sure how we get up there. Can't go through there. Can't come in from the side. How do we get there? I think maybe we come back later. Actually, you know what? These guys are definitely all optional. Let's kind of speed through to the next quest piece. Because once we get the raft, the other thing is there's like a lot of exploring that I'd want to do and all that. And you know, by exploring, I mean mostly just running around and grabbing the treasure chests and things like that that you don't necessarily need to get. Okay, so you have some of the more advanced crafting materials. This can be pushed around so we can get that treasure. Okay, so we need the axe in order to go through there. So we can't go up yet. We have to work our way around. So we've got the Mystic Woods to the west, and the Mystic Woods have some pretty fun stuff in them. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm getting bored with the game. Like that's definitely not what I would say is happening. I would say it's a lot more of just... I think that it just feels like I'm kind of done playing it the second time. Increases evade. You know what? That's Natalie seems to get beat up on quite a bit. So let's go ahead and give her that. I don't really need that, honestly. I'm not dealing with summons, so I don't really care about the summon points. Sure. So for this one, we need to come at it from the side. That's a gloop. So we need to go inside the tree, I believe. Can we get up there? Yeah, we can grab that secret chest up there. Mint leaf. That's more steroids for Anna. Now, the real question is, if I do end the EBF5 series, what would I replace it with? I think we have one key for in here right now. We got a hat that boosts healing spells. Do we have any more keys? We have 2 keys. That's a card that increases summon damage. We do not have any more keys. So we go upstairs here, and I think this is where we progress the quest line. This is also where we pick up the axe that allows us to progress. Oops, there's a treasure chest there. Get some stuff, and then there's some stuff hidden in there. Books, blah, blah, blah. There's a peanut over there. An orange peanut for me? That is a reference to, I believe, the first bad NFL lip reading YouTube episode. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and so our next quest is all the way up there. This puzzle... I think what you want to do is push this to the left, so you can push this down by 2. Now you need to push this one further to the left, I think. Because you need to push this up by 1 so you can push that over. So let's go back and we will retry this puzzle. Hold on. He had... Oh, that was a question mark. Yeah, because that's a quest dude. So you actually want to push this over by 2. Push this down. And you can come over and push this up. Push this over. And you can push that. Oh no, you can't push that over. Nope, I've done it wrong again. That's a mimic, dude. Florn, Froze, Stunflower, Hazy. I'm going to venture to guess that all of these are weak to fire. They are not all weak to fire, but most of them are. None of them resist bomb damage though, so how about we just open with a Moab? Seems good. Good damage across the board. And then how about we hit them with some fire? Crits for everyone! And then I think that a nice Slicing Cyclone should finish the job here. Oh, not quite. The Froze is still alive. And now it is dead. And yeah, like, I don't think that the game got too difficult or anything like that either. You know, the difficulty has still been as solid as ever. I think I just would say that, I don't know, it just feels like it's kind of lost its luster for me. All right, we want to be able to push that one up. So I think we want to push this one down so we can push that block over, push that up, push that over, that up. You push that up, you push that up. Come back around and you push this to the left, that up. Come back around and you push this over. You can push that down. Don't think I've done this correctly. This needs to be pushed down now. Okay, well, we'll try it one more time. I'm gonna get this puzzle. Believe you me, I'm gonna get this puzzle. I feel like this needs to be pushed down, but I don't know how we get there. That over. Nope, that doesn't go there. Once we've pushed that up, what if we push that one down? Then push this over by one. Then we can push this down. Means we can push this over, we can push this up and get to the treasure chest. And we get a flare. Holy weak tired resistance. I mean, that's always good stuff. We'll give it to Lance. And why not upgrade it once? And there is a treasure chest up there. There's a treasure chest there. Again, let's just kind of keep progressing through the story a little bit. I don't remember how you do this puzzle, but I think at this point we have to go through the Mystic Woods in order to progress. Let's work our way back around to that section. We can do this puzzle now if we want to. Grab that treasure chest. This puzzle takes a minute. Maybe we won't do that. We'll go through the Mystic Woods. We can always come back later. Again, at this point, I think that this will probably be the last episode. I'm feeling just kind of at that point of, I really do like this game, but I also want to move on to something else. And you know, that's not to say that we won't come back and maybe do some side areas on stream or something like that. Maybe I'll complete this playthrough on my own time. But I think for right now, this is probably just a really good stopping point. For some reason, I thought that was one of the kitty slimes that teleported you. I was wrong. Not what this is. You know what? How about we just open with a Moab? That should probably kill all three of them. And we've got a big mud slime. Big mud slime is weak to a whole bunch of stuff. So how about we limit break with some holy damage? Sure, why not? Because we're sitting at, I think this is going to be episode 18. And so that basically means that we've been running this for about 2.5 weeks or so. And again, I just kind of feel like in the beginning, it's probably a good idea to stick with shorter term kind of episode or series until we get into a flow of here's the types of things that people will enjoy. And I think a big part of it is because of, you know, having a normal work schedule and everything, that I can only put in one episode that comes out daily. And that does mean that there's an overall small amount of content coming out. And in order to, you know, in my opinion, keep people engaged, it's a lot better to focus on, like I said, kind of those shorter term kind of deals. So we need to end up going to the left here. I'm not sure how we do that, because you can't push that up. We need to come at it from the left. Because we're basically focusing on going west here. I honestly am not sure that I know how to go west from here. We can't step on the lily pads. I do not remember how we go west from here. Is it that maybe we go up in this tree? I actually think that is correct. Hello, friend. I will quite possibly be able to bring you those items. I'm not going to say no, but I'm also not going to say yes. This is another one of those little puzzles. So we're going to... Oh, it's a freaking mimic, dude. These are eyeballs. What are they weak against? They are weak to ice by a lot. How about we stagger all of you for Natalie to do what she does? Decent damage. Did we get staggers on everyone? No staggers. They are immune to stagger. Well, let's hit all of them with an ice storm. Solid damage across the board, and then let's try to take one of them out. Didn't quite get there. So we're probably going to take some good damage here. Ow. So this is a bit of an oof. I mean, how fitting would it be? No, it's 17 minutes in. We're not going to end an episode this early. But how fitting would it be if we ended an episode on a death? Based on how things have gone for us throughout this playthrough. Okay. No, we're not going to end on a death, but we are going to... we are going to die here, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and pick back up from our last save point. So let's not fight the mimic there, shall we? So let's just keep working our way to the west here. This should be a nice quick slime battle. I say as I see two leafy chompers. Cherry blossom is good stuff. Always love a little bit of haste. So this one is weak to bomb. These guys aren't, but how about we open with a little Moab? And then you're weak to fire, so I think we're going to throw a firestorm one at a time and try to focus one down. There we go. One down, one to go. I probably should have killed the one that has haste, now that I think about it. In hindsight, that seems like that would have been the much smarter option, honestly. This dude's going to get to attack twice. Okay, honestly expected a lot worse. Matt is regenerating, so not even that big of a deal. And then let's maybe finish him off with one of these. Ah, not quite. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's go. All right, wave 2. What are they throwing at us? We've got a Chibi Knight. Those are pretty difficult to deal with at times, but let's maybe just go for... Let's nuke them. I do believe that the nuke hits everybody, including us, if I remember correctly. No, it does not hit us. It does burn us, though. Let's try to take out the Leafy Chomper. And then we'll worry about the Chibi Knight. It has its own set of issues. Fire is probably still going to be the best thing to go for here. Natalie almost died there. Oh, radiation. Gotta love that. How about we med pack Natalie here? That seems like it could be a good idea. And just keep cranking away on the fire damage here. Matt can probably finish with a cleaver. Oh no, not 41k, he can't. Good damage though. The Chibi Knight is definitely dead next turn. Rip Lance. Probably dead here? Yeah, definitely dead. Bye-bye now. Alrighty, progress to the west here. That's right, here we got the kind of fall-colored Halloween woods type things. So, yeah, no, I think that this is probably where we're going to end the series. I had a lot of fun with it, but the other part of it is, so the series started off before I got my new microphone set up, before I was, you know, getting more comfortable in front of the camera and all that kind of stuff. So I think that this being a good place to leave off is probably a good thing. You know, starting a fresh series, getting into something maybe a little bit different, something that has a bit more of a wide appeal, because I know that for a lot of people, anime can either be a positive or a minus as far as art style is concerned. And I think that there was a lot of stuff in the version 2.0 update, and I know that I haven't even come close to seeing all of it. But this is definitely a game that I feel like getting through that second playthrough, it just doesn't feel different enough the second time to want to keep going. And that's not necessarily a criticism of the game. I just don't know how many times this is like expected to be played through for the average player. And so again, I think that I think that for me, I would prefer to go ahead and start something fresh and new on the channel. Something that starts off on the right foot. You know, I've already got everything in a good position. The thumbnails are good. I've only done better thumbnails for the last couple episodes, and that's probably going to be the way that it is. I'll just leave it like that and, you know, start a new series off on a good foot. So for now, that's where we're going to end the series. I hope you all enjoyed these last 18 episodes with me over the last couple weeks. I really enjoyed putting these episodes out. I had a great time. And yeah, I'm not necessarily sure what we're going to start next. I think Felseal Arbiter's Mark falls a little bit too close to this game. And so we're probably going to pick up something that's even more different from this. So for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know your overall feedback on the series. You know, if you're sad that it's leaving or that you're happy that we're moving to something else, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Also, you know, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Give me some suggestions for games that you'd like to see on the channel. I don't necessarily know if or when that they'll be incorporated, but definitely at Runt9 Plays on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you all. And if you want to see a wider variety of games than what you can kind of see on the daily episodes here, come check me out on twitch.tv/Runt9Plays. We play a huge variety over there Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. But for now, thank you again for watching the Runt9 Plays Epic Battle Fantasy V 2.0 update series here on YouTube. And yeah, we might be back sometime in the future. But for now, that's going to do it, and I'll see you later.